Once upon a time, in a village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling lake, lived three brothers. They were known for their bravery, intelligence, and kindness. Their parents were renowned throughout the kingdom for having raised such fine young men. One day, while the brothers were out hunting, they came across a clearing in the forest. In the center sat a huge drum made of clay. It was intricately carved with images of mythical creatures and adorned with feathers and beads. The drum seemed to hum with an otherworldly energy. The eldest brother, whose name was Thaddeus, walked up to the drum and gave it a tentative tap. The sound that resonated from the drum was unlike any he had ever heard before. It was rich, resonant, and seemed to echo the secrets of the forest itself. As the sound echoed through the trees, a voice boomed, "For those who can hear my song, I shall grant a wish." The brothers looked at each other in astonishment. A talking drum, a miracle. Thaddeus, being the eldest, was the first to recover his composure. "Oh, great drum," he said, "I have toiled under the sun for many years, providing for my family and tending to our fields. I am weary. My wish is to forever feel the warmth of the sun on my skin and the gentle caress of the wind through my hair. I want to spend my days in leisurely pursuits, free from the burdens of work." And with that, Thaddeus disappeared, leaving his two younger brothers to fend for themselves. The second brother, whose name was Oedicus, felt a surge of anger towards his elder brother. He had always been overshadowed by Thaddeus, not only in age, but also in the eyes of their parents and the villagers. Now this talking drum had given Thaddeus everything he had ever wanted, and Oedicus was left with nothing. Oedicus stepped forward and kicked the drum angrily. "You have no right to do this," he shouted. "I am your rightful owner now." The drum seemed to rumble in response. But instead of granting Atticus's wish, the drum began to speak. "Arrogance and greed will be your downfall, just as they were your brothers. Your wish will be your last chance for redemption. Choose it wisely." Oedicus hesitated. Was this a trick? Should he walk away? But the allure of power was too strong. "I want to be the strongest man in the kingdom," he declared. "I want to be feared and respected by all," and with that, he vanished into thin air. Now it was up to the youngest brother, whose name was Asher. He was known for his wisdom and humility. Unlike his older brothers, Asher understood the value of hard work and the importance of helping others. He had never been jealous of Thaddeus and harbored no ill will towards him. Asher sat down next to the drum and gently stroked its surface. "Great drum," he began, "my brothers have made unwise choices, but I believe there is still hope for them. I wish for them to return, each with a greater understanding of themselves and the world around them." The drum fell silent for a moment, and then it spoke again. "Your wish is unusual, but it reflects the kindness and wisdom that have always defined you. As you wish." With that, Thaddeus appeared before his brothers, older but now wearing simple clothes and carrying a staff. Oedicus was there too, looking younger somehow and holding a small pouch. Finally, Asher saw the drum before him and knew it was real only because of the weight of the pouch in his hand. The brothers stared at each other in disbelief. Thaddeus looked at Asher with newfound respect. "I see now that I was wrong to abandon you, little brother. You are wiser than I could ever hope to be." Oedicus, too, had a change in his demeanor. His arrogance had been replaced by humility. "I wasted my wish on empty pride," he said, ashamed. "But perhaps there is still time for me to learn from you, Asher." And so the three brothers returned to their village, not as warriors or nobles, but as humble students. Together they explored the world, learning from its beauty and its challenges. And though they never forgot their foolishness, they also never lost hope. For they knew that even when faced with the greatest temptations, it was their choices that truly defined them.